Hello, welcome to the next edition of Cool New Ideas. Today I got an original brew from me that I think could be interesting. We'll see if it actually can compete in Pioneer, but Arcane Bombardment mixed with Renovation is the new card we're trying out, and Brawl and Kari. So we have multiple ways, hopefully, for our single blue that we can get down an Arcane Bombardment and hopefully win the game from there. There's going to be a lot of value. This could be a deck that goes 0-3, but keep in mind this is similar to Jank Tank, except I think it's just the cool version of doing it. We do have a single Chandra in the list for an alternative way to win the game, and Magma Opus is our closer. So if you guys like spicy decks like this, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, share this video if you like, and let's get into the deck list. So as you can see, we are Jeskai. So white is only really in here for Campus and Inspired Ultimatum. This is pretty cool. I'm going to try to see if I can get it to go off with a Treasure Cruise with a Brawl. We also have a Magma Opus, so hopefully we can discard, make a treasure token, try to ramp into our Arcane Bombardments, cast them hard naturally. We have a 4/4 on Consider and Opt, 4 Lightning Axes to throw away the Bombardment, so we can maybe get it back later. Like I said, Chandra is a good bridge piece to make us ramp right into Arcane Bombardment from 4. We have 2 Spike Fields with 20 lands. Seem pretty reasonable. We have Prismari Command to loot through our hand, maybe pitch Bombardments, extra copies, and make treasure tokens. Sideboard, we have Volley for mono white, blue, Greasefang, Gus for mono green, Change the Equation for mono green, Stroke also for mono green, Negate for mono blue, Thing in the Ice for aggro matchups, Roast for Shieldred, 3 Mystical Disputes for control. So, that is our Arcane Bombardment for Pioneer. Let's get into it. Hollow Fountain, tapped. Go. Watery Grave, untapped. Steam Vents. Play the Steam Vents. Untapped. Chart a Course. Get rid of a Magma Opus, pass the turn. Sanctum. Jace's Prodigy. This must be Rona. Can we win this? Canal. Pass the turn. Jace's Prodigy. Taps. Gets rid of a Talisman. That's never a good sign. Plays a Swamp. Mox Amber. Nashi. Cycle Magma Opus. Make a treasure. Untap. Spikefield Hazard. Play Hollow Fountain. Untapped. Chandra. Kill Nashi. Pass the turn. They untap. Discards a Fatal Push. Otawara. 5 mana for a Scarab God. Campus. Exile the top card. Treasure Cruise. Play that tapped, I suppose. Pass the turn. Goes to combat. Hits the Chandra. Tyvar. Maybe I should be playing Jace. That could be an argument. Thought seizes me. Sees my Campus renovations. Alright, takes a Campus. Untaps it with Tyvar. Now he's going to flip the Jace. Question is he going to downtick and Thought seize me and take my other one? Yes, it looks like he's taking the other one. Okay, so there goes my other Campus. Got one left in the deck. Treasure Cruise. Alright, so if I did this, how many cards can I eat and be okay? I think I'm going to keep both of those. And I'm more likely to need a blue or red. Play Hollow Fountain. Rona. Loots with Rona. Thought seizes. Sure. You take Chart a Course or Consider. Takes the Chart a Course. Upticks Tyvar. Probably means he's going to do it again. He's going to uptick the Jace. Loots with Rona. Gets rid of a Shieldred. Ledger Shredder. Consider. I mean, that's fine. Alright, take it. For 5, down to 11. Oh my god, another one. Play Brawl. Pass the turn. One of these days, straight to the moon. Eats the Shieldred. That makes a little better sense. I mean, Scarab God. Busted. Loots. Gain some life. Thoughtseize. He likes Thoughtseizing me. We'll just go ahead and shoot his face. Make a dork. We're both at 11. Now he's at 9. We got a chump blocker for the Scarab God. Take 2 on upkeep. So we'll be at 8 basically, because he's going to hit me with a Shredder. Alright, mills himself. Probably gets back a Jace. Go ahead and loots. Goes back to 11. Gets a Jace the Mind's Jace Unbound. Probably upticks on my Brawl. Or he could Fatal Push, but he has to cast it. So, hits me with a Shredder. Take it. Down to 10. Down to 8. Past the turn, I guess. Oh, upkeep. Please don't tell me you have another Thoughtseize. Come on. Can't I just have fun? Alright, we cast. We do destroy artifact. 2 damage is irrelevant. Guess. Make a treasure. Destroy there. Activate Scarab God on Nashi. Thing in the Ice is good here or not. Plays a plains. I mean an island. Goes to combat. Pushes with everything. Block. We die on his upkeep though, but gotta do something. I'm not gonna exchange my Brawl though. Actually, we die on our upkeep. Alright. So maybe Stroke. Maybe Thing in the Ice. Maybe Roast. Down Prismari command. Down his Ultimatum. Maybe A Campus, because he's probably going to bring in Graveyard Hate, even though he didn't see the actual graveyard part. And down a Charter Course, something like that. Coast, go. Shores, passes. Opt. Thing in the Ice will draw. Play Steam Vents, untapped. Thing in the Ice, go. Island, Ledger Shredder, Hollow Fountain, untapped. Brawl, pass the turn. Beseiju, Tyvar maybe? Tyvar. I'm assuming mills himself. Nope. Gets a free Mox Amber and loots. Gets rid of a Ledger Shredder. Thoughtseizes me, sure. My hands are interesting. I can't seem to find my namesake card though. Takes my Consider. That's pretty good. Minus his Tyvar. You get back a Rona or a Shredder? Get back a Rona. Alright, passes. We draw a Hazard. We play the Hazard. Pass the turn. Mana Confluence. Unlicense Hearse. Ouch. Alright, loots with Rona. Plays a Helix. I think he just wins though. I mean, what are the odds that he somehow... I guess he needs one more legendary spell. He should have this turn. Actually, he just needs to untap, yeah. Now he gets to bounce this Amber. And then he gets infinite mana. Yeah, we just never found our pieces. All I want to do is just win by Bombardment. But you got to draw it first. You got to draw it first. So... from here on out, he just basically plays it, untaps this, tap for mana, bounces my Thing in the Ice. Alright, what is he? He's playing a Scarab God. Alright, flips the Rona, eats the Rona, passes. Oh, hits me for 5. I mean, we could definitely cycle those, but play Brawl, pass the turn. So he drains me for a decent chunk. Hits me to death. Alright, I'm gonna... block here. If this gets into a Magma Opus, that would be sweet. Nope, Treasure Cruise. Oh wait, does he draw that? Or do I draw that? I don't know. 0-1, let's get into the next. Canal, go. Vulnerable Knight. We opt. Axe the top. That can help us throw away our namesake piece. Play Coast. Play an opt. Bombardment. Sweet, that's what I'm talking about. I definitely punted there. I should have not played the Axe. I should have not tapped the Canal. I should have tapped the Coast. But that's a good position. This hand looks like it's going to assemble its pieces, so that's good. Knight of Grace. Opt. Treasure Cruise to the top. Another Lightning Axe. Play Beach. Brawl and Karizev. Go. Pass the turn. Knight of the White Orchard. Ramps. Plays a Dunes. Plays Rally in the Ranks. Says Knight. I'm assuming gets risky. Not with the Knight though. I guess this is okay because this gets bigger. Yeah, attacks out. So we block the Vulnerable Knight. Go down to 15. Puts a counter on the Knight of Grace. Passes. Canal. That'll be helpful in the future, I suppose. I think I just passed the turn. And yeah, pass the turn. Leave up a lightning axe this turn. Go to combat. He attacks. We will shoot. Get rid of a bombardment. Kill the threat. Chump. Actually, double block. Alright, so he does get to keep his threat. Dang, Ragavan doesn't have first strike. Alright, shoots my brawl. Now we need a land off the top. That's not good. We need a land. Arcane Bombardment. So we go ahead and Treasure Cruise. Cancel. Draw 3. Pass the turn. This hand. I want to land though. So he swings out. We go ahead and shoot the bodyguard. Take 3. Down to 12. History Benalia. Makes a 3-3. Brawl. Play another brawl. Pass the turn. Makes another knight. Goes to combat. Attacks. Shoot a knight. Make a dork. Chump. Come on, give me a land. Knight of Dawn's Light. Sacred Foundry. Untapped. Campus. Get back Bombardment. No. Make a Ragavan for a chump blocker. Pass the turn. So now we're in that sweet position where we could Treasure Cruise. If Brawl lives, we get back the other Bombardment for maybe a single blue, which is quite powerful. Goes to combat. Attacks out with everything. So I gotta kill one. I gotta kill my dork. We take 5. Down to 5. Another knight. Canal. That's not helpful. So we go ahead, eat the yard. I think I actually keep a Treasure Cruise or a Lightning Axe in there. So that way we can eat the axe, go ahead, cast it, and shoot a dork, pitch land, play an island, play an opt. I need another opt-like card. Something very cheap I could trigger Bombardment. That is not cheap. That does not let me win. Oh, so close. So close. Okay, so this matchup, we have Thing in the Ice. We also have Volley. Go down some axes. Go down a Campus, Inspired, a Charta Course, and a Prismari command. Run it like that. Actually, back up the Campus, down a Prismari command. Run it like that. Like Coast. Consider. I need a red source. Pass the turn. Plays a Plains. Passes. Island. Opt. That is a red source. Keep it. Pass the turn. Plains. Knight. Passes. Canal. Since it has a pump effect, we're going to go ahead and do 2 damage. Create a treasure. Pass the turn. Plays another Plains. Plays a Knight of Grace. Passes. We untap. Opt. I think I consider. I need to find a land. Campus. Keep it. That's fine. So we keep the red source up. Opt. There's land. Play the land. Pass the turn. Goes to combat. Smacks my face. I think I just take it for now. Plays a Plains. Gideon. Shoot it. Makes a dork. Passes. Bombardment. I think I just passed the turn. I think I axe. Discard the Bombardment. Next turn, I could Campus. Get back Bombardment. Rally. Another rally. Not too shabby. Goes for the attack. Shoot it. Pitch the Bombardment. Makes another Knight token. Plays a Dunes. Passes. Opt. Campus. Get back Bombardment. Play Hollow Fountain. Untapped. Pass the turn. So now I get to opt on his turn. Hopefully I hit a volley or an axe to kill this threat. Goes to combat. Smacks my face. Opt. Cancel. So no, I'm not copying that. The opt happens. Brawl. That's decent. For next turn, take 4. Down to 12. Knight of the White Orchard. Pumps out another token. Another Plains. Passes. Another Brawl. Play a tap land. Play Brawl and Karisev. So we play Treasure Cruise. Eat up the yard. Except for the cards we want to reanimate. So I think I undo 1. I want to maximize this. I think. Wait a minute. Cancel. Undo. I want the red source up. And we draw. So these 2 go in the stack. So we cast Kill the Knight. Pitch the Brawl. We don't have anything to cast. We draw 3. Ship the turn. So we can hazard. go to combat, attacks with both. So we block here, and we shoot the face. So we cast Treasure Cruise, cast this, hitting the other one, pitch a Sacred Foundry. It's working. So we don't take any damage this turn. We get to draw 3 cards, and we keep the new one. Now we're going to go ahead and attack the Gideon. Plays another land, passes, chart a course, play the bluffs, thing in the ice, chart a course, I guess field hazard the Gideon, cast that, shoot down a token, pitch a chart a course. Oh my god, this is gonna flip them. That is some synergy right there. And no, now we get to draw. Even after all that, we will pitch a Bombardment, go to combat, hit the Gideon, pass the turn, and we'll go ahead and spike field hazard the Gideon. Cast there, cast, done. This is glorious. We don't even have our win con. Magma Opus is right here. We can, I guess, aggressively ping every turn. I'm going to try this back on the play. I kind of want to cut something. Probably the Prismari command. Run it like that. Plains. Vulnerable Knight. Passes. We drew another land. So now I think I can get away with killing this knight past the turn. Play its Rally, which means our hazard is useless now. So we play Hollowed Fountain. Tapped. Past the turn. Plays a Plains. Rest in peace. Okay. How do we win from here? Oh, wait. Now we gotta figure this out, because I guess we're on the Inspire. Ooh. We'll keep that. That's good removal. Magma Opus. I guess we just go hardcast that mode? Yeah. I just tapped all blue mana. Play Brawl. Pass the turn. Dunes. Gideon. Makes a 3/3. Canal. We're going to get to this Magma Opus. These cruises are bad now. We're going to go ahead and consider. Make a Dork. Hazard. Bottom. Or actually exile. So I think I go ahead and volley. Go to combat. Hit the Gideon. Pass the turn. He has 2 cards left in hand. Another Rally. That's not bad. That's not bad. His threats are still within volley range. He passes. There's an Axe, which means we get to pitch our Treasure Cruise. We go to combat. Smack face for 4. We're on the beatdown plan now. Plays a Plains. Passes. We untap. Bombardment, which is a very bad card. Go to combat. Hit ya. Down to 12 past the turn. Plays a Vulnerable Knight. So we go ahead and just shoot, discard Treasure Cruise. I guess keep the new one. Untap. Hollowed Fountain. Alright, we're just going to cast it just because we can. Bombardment. Hit your face past the turn. So 2 more lands, and we get Opus, which is quite powerful. Draw another Brawl. Shoot the Bodyguard. Keep the hasty one, because it's cooler. Smack you down to 4. History of Benalia. That's good. That means he doesn't exactly just die. We draw a Coast. Go to combat. Hit you with a Menace guy. Down to 2. Pass the turn. We're 1 mana away from a Brawl. I guess technically he's going to attack. If he has no other creatures, I guess we just double attack, right? He has to double block Brawl. Unless he has another, yeah, he has another Dork. So best case scenario here, we just top deck. Okay, that technically works. So we just pass the turn. And then we just make Opus Treasure. And then use the other Opus. Sweet. He grows the entire team. That's good. That's so good. If he has removal for any of my threats, it's game. Goes to combat. Attacks. We block. And we will cycle with that one. And attempt to kill you with the bigger and the full-framed one. Take 6 down to 6. Oh, that works too. White, red, blue. So we gain 5. We deal 5. What do you gotta say about that? He has a Surge of Salvation. I mean, he was gonna win anyways. So we go to 11 and he dies. And draw some cards. 1 and 1. Let's get into the next. Team Vents. Tapped. Go. Alright, let's see if we can't win this one too. If we can get a 2-1 record, that would be impressive. This hand does have some potential. Assuming he doesn't have a turn 1 Thoughtseize. Turn 1 Duress. Takes my Prismari command. But he definitely ain't taking an Arcane Bombardment. He does. He takes my Arcane Bombardment. That's helpful. We untap, draw Chandra, play a Canal, pass a turn. Summit, Bloodcaster. Is this vampires? We draw Campus. That's kind of sweet. So we go ahead and drop down Brawl and Karizev, pass the turn. Mountain hits me for 2. Alright, down to 18. Florian, we draw Opus. So we cast Prismari command. 2 damage, we loot. So 2 damage to that, we loot. We have nothing to do. We need to find a land though. Alright, we find a land. We don't need this Brawl and the Opus. Play a tap land, pass the turn. We'll swing and hit you. Shoots my Ragavan. That way he can get in there and dig. Makes sense. Down to 15. Gets a Blood Tithe Harvester. Plays the Blood Tithe Harvester. So if we don't draw a land, we'll Chandra down tick kill Florian. I mean, guess that's a turn. It's a land for next turn. So play Chandra. We minus. Shoot the Florian. Pass the turn. You can do an even exchange here for Brawl. Plays a Great Hall of Starnheim. Plays an Epicure. Another Harvester. Do you kill my Brawl though? Does. Passes. Draw an island. So we uptick. Cast Campus Renovation. Get Bombardment. Play Steam Vents tapped. Pass the turn. Oldarian Bloodcaster. Maybe I should have shot this in response to that hitting the board. Because now he's going to just get a blood token. Shoots. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pop there. Discard an island. Magma Opus. Clean up the board. Tap those 2 down. And I think we're going to win this game. Which we need to win game 1 to have a shot. So we draw a land. Play the land. Tap. Treasure Cruise. Clean up the cards I don't want. We go ahead and shoot face. And I guess destroy a blood token. He's got a lot of them. Sure. We just uptick Chandra. And we just deal the damage. Actually hit you. Down to 4. Oh, this deck can get going. Alright. Then we just 2 damage. Destroy artifact. Which means we win the game. Cast 2. Just, yeah. Got it. Against this matchup. Probably just roast. And Thing in the Ice. He does have some red cards. But it's probably not that important. We can go down some Chart of Courses, some Prismari commands, probably all the Prismari commands, and maybe a Brawl. I don't like that. Mountain, Epicure, passes. We'll play a Sacred Foundry tapped. Go. Hopefully we draw lands. This hand can definitely become a bad thing. Hits me, down to 18. Socialite, puts a counter on. Canal, that's good. That means I don't take damage this turn. Play Thing in the Ice. Pass the turn. Swings out. I think I just block. Blayla fires my Thing in the Ice. I was anticipating that. I think I go ahead and shock myself here. Play a Brawl and Karizev. Pass the turn. Attacks with both. Alright, we block. Fatal pushes. Take 2. Land? No. So I guess run it back. Brawl and Karizev. If we find an untapped land, we get Thing in the Ice roast. Hits me. Down to 10. Another Socialite. Consider. Thing in the Ice. Consider. Put that in the graveyard. We draw a Canal. Good. Pass the turn. No, we won't hit. Pass. I might risk putting my Brawl in harm's way. Fatal pushes my Thing in the Ice. Goes to combat. Attacks. Attacks. So we double block here. See what you got to say about it. You could have a Play with Fire. Alright. We're at 7. He cracks the blood token, trying to find probably a Play with Fire or something here. Oh, he's a Galta and Maverin deck. That's kind of sweet. So we draw a Chandra. Not necessarily helpful. So what we do, we roast here. We Treasure Cruise. Eat up the yard. Draw some cards. Play a Hazard. Swing at you for 4. As long as he doesn't have haste, we should be okay. Next turn we could drop a Chandra, which gets us Bombardment. Kills my Brawl. Now we get Chandra plus Brawl. Duress. Take a Arcane Bombardment, I guess. Or Chandra. Chandra is the best bet here. Yep, that was pretty good. Passes. We go ahead and play Brawl and Karizev. Play a tap land. Go to combat. Smack face pass the turn. So next we can cycle this. Or discard it and make a treasure. Estate. We might be winning this game. Harvester. We could Once an Arcane Bombardment's down, we can get a lot of advantage. He scoops it up. 2-1 with the deck. Let's get into the wrap-up. So what did we learn this week about this deck? This deck is more functional than I was anticipating. I was anticipating a 1-2 at best, but we got 2 match wins against aggressive style decks. Unbelievable. So awesome. We got to see the power of Arcane Bombardment. There's definitely, of course, some numbers we could skew to make this deck a little bit stronger. I do think the sideboard is pretty well set up, right, for the current format. Volley's just good. Rose is good against Rakdos, and we have Thing in the Ice for Boros Convoke, stuff like that. We have a lot of things we could bring in this matchup, most matchups, and diversify what we're trying to accomplish in that game. But overall, I really like this list. Maybe I want to try another Chandra over a Prismari command or something, because she felt pretty strong. Like, she would have came down, pushed us a brawl, and then immediately to Arcane Bombardment, had more mana left open to maybe cast a spell into Bombardment to get a Sprock. She is quite powerful when it comes to ramping into Bombardment. Let me know down in the comments what card you guys would have considered for this list. Is Ledger Shredder the card that this deck needs? I want to know all of this down in the comments. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That way more people see this video, which is good for me if you like this video, of course. And until next time, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.